Hi everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation, and we're here today with the hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. And today what I want to do is talk about how the first month went, okay? So I think January for me was kind of a practice month, see how things were working. If you saw the last video, I kind of gave you an idea of what I was going to do, and I'm going to talk about how that's going so far. Again, this is January 30th when I'm filming this because I have to work on the 1st, but this will be posted on the 1st. So some of the things are actually getting ticked off today so that I'm actually going to complete a lot of the things that I really wanted to do. I'm using my Happy Planner with my beautiful villainous ladies to help me get my goals done. And if you watch the first video, you know that in the planner, I have, of course, my monthly sections, but in each sections, I have 2 different calendar pieces. So I have my craft planner, which I'm using for things like my design team projects, the Crafty Goals project, all of the things that I need to do. I have a couple albums that I have been asked to make for people who are having babies. And so I'm working on those. And so those kinds of things. So anything related to any of my crafting duties is in the first section, and then I have my what I'm calling my life section, which is everything else, like my work, my appointments, menu planning, all the things that I have to do in my normal average daily life. So 2 different sections to work at. So I have, one like complete calendar, like let me show you, like one complete calendar for every month. That one was March. Since I filled this up with some stuff, I'm not going to show that on camera, but I will show you. We're going to go to the first section of my craft section, and then I showed this last time where I covered up the boxes that I didn't need for the month because I just really want January to be all just January, so it's easier for me to find things if I need it. Anyway, so I put this graph paper here and I wrote some kind of goals, to-dos, my brain dump, anything that I needed to do that I wanted to write down and kind of have like all of those brain dumpy things in one spot. And then I've been ticking them off because I really like check boxes, and when you check them off, it's like super satisfying. So, that's why I do that. A lot of these things are getting ticked off today because I'm busy. Today is my day to work on a lot of design team stuff and get some filming done and everything. So I'm going to be working on it. So I have completed my design team goals for Country Craft Creations. I am a designer for that. I was supposed to do 3 projects. I did do 3, but I ended up doing a couple more. So I'm working on those. I did have some paper collections that I needed to take care of that are exclusive from Country Craft Creations, and I'm going to get that one ticked off today as well. There are things that I didn't do. I didn't work on the Afghans, and I should have worked on the Afghans, and I didn't, but I have a plan for that. So stay tuned on that. I am going to at least get something done here real soon. So I'm hoping by the time I get to the March thing, I'll actually have some pictures to show you. I didn't start a purge of my room, but I did clean it. So I don't know if that counts or not, but I actually did work on it a little bit. But I didn't purge anything yet. I just kind of like put things back where they're supposed to go. So that did actually help. Menu planning, I didn't do like a formal menu plan, but I want to really bad, and I'm hoping I'm going to put that on my to-do list for February, and hopefully I'll get that done. One of the things I did figure out was how to do QR codes for my videos. And I do work at a place called Northwest Creations and Collectibles, where I have a booth and I sell some of my stuff. And I did a QR code so that people, if they're, looking at my booth and they want to see, like my videos or whatever, they can actually point their phone at that and get some more information. I do have business cards there, but they don't seem to be getting picked up. So I thought, well, maybe if I did this kind of poster with the QR codes, that might help. So I did manage to get that figured out. And thanks to Patty, who is also a design team member for Country Craft Creations, she did some really great barcodes and shared it with us. And then that really inspired me to look again, because I haven't been able to figure it out, and I have a Mac, so it makes it even more difficult because, even though Macs are like wonderful and I love them, sometimes they're not that intuitive. So I figured it out finally. Yay me. So I did that. I did more design team projects with the Friendship Rose Heartfelt Creations collection that I had. I did more projects. I did 5 instead of just 3, which was good. And then actually I'm ticking this off today too. And then I did a bunch of other extra projects that I wasn't really planning on doing, but they were super quick and super easy. And this is just kind of my graph of what I did. So as you can see, I did, fill up my notebook with stuff. And if you remember right, like on this page, so the top section here is what I posted and kind of where I posted it in these 2 top sections. And then down here is what I did throughout the day. Now, some days were way more productive than others, but there you go. Some days I'm just too tired after work and I don't get anything done, but I did pretty good and I kept track of everything really well. So I'm a planner person, so I like to do this, and this helps me kind of figure out where I'm at, what I'm doing. On the section here for the notes, we're kind of like, for this week, this is what I really wanted to do. Checked it off if I did it, put an arrow to forward it to the next week if I didn't do it. So like for this week here, these 2 days and into, of course, February, these are kind of my things that I wanted to take care of right here. So again, I'm going to kind of check those off. So after the 31st, in the January section, there was more room to write. So I'm going to be doing that. Maybe, I don't know what I'm going to fill that with, but yeah, I will. And then let's see, we'll go into February here. And I've already started kind of trying to plan for February. So I found out Halloween is a thing, which is a mashup of Valentine's Day and Halloween. And like, how did I not know that? Because I would so love to get all up in that, but this year it's not going to happen. But for next year, look out, because it's coming. So there's that. So I did that. Now, the other thing that I did do, I wanted to make a page for like a video, like a video planner kind of page. I did not do that, but I did find this free printable online, and if I can find it, I will share that with you down below. But there's lots of different like kind of just calendar things you can do. But I wanted to kind of look at my social media stats for the year, and this actually the kind of concept of this came from Caroline, who is also doing the hashtag Crafty Goals, and she made one. Her planner is like totally like hand drawn and painted and colored, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not that creative. I can't draw to save my life, but I can print. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my social media stuff as far as my Crafty Goals and see how things are going. So like last year I did it all on Post-it notes, but this year I'm going to actually write it on here. So I did make a social media stats page, and that will be, I will fill out the numbers tomorrow, and we'll see if there's any difference between like December 24th when I did it and then my numbers this time. So I will take care of that. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm at with my Crafty Goals. But I did do a lot of things, and I just posted, or I just filmed another video because I made like Valentine's Day cards. I did all kinds of stuff. If you look at my channel, I've posted a lot of things. So anyway, yeah, so that's going to get ticked off here real quick. This is going to get ticked off. I'm going to tick off a couple more. So I've done pretty good. I'm hoping by next February I will have a video kind of planner sheet, and maybe that will help me make sure that I remember everything that I need to do when I do a video, especially like with design team stuff, and making sure that like I have all the links and everything. So if I get that together, that's one of my goals for February. So by the end of February, hopefully. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. And stay tuned for lots of tutorials and shares and everything on my channel. Check out all of the other creative people that are doing the hashtag creative or Crafty Goals 2023, hashtag Crafty Goals 2023. and check out what they're doing, and we will be back soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.